So this being our first time to ever do this, there's a little bit of a learning curve. We've watched people do it before, but we keep hitting rocks and different things, so we're kind of having to readjust. So far so good. You just got to kind of figure out where you're going to put it.
Welcome back to the channel, guys. Ransom yelled on that one. I don't know why you yelled. Just because you're little and you got to get that out there?
He's afraid they can't see him.
You did a good job, buddy.
Welcome back.
Do you guys know what's in this box?
No. Yes.
All right, Mazzy says she knows what's in this box. I don't think she does.
A unicorn?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, she's not telling me. Probably because she doesn't know. Ransom, do you know what's in this box?
Then what is it?
Not telling you. What is it?
Do you know what's in this box? So Ransom doesn't know what's in this box. Mazzy doesn't know what's in this box.
Yes, I do.
Mama, do you know what's in this box?
Yeah.
What is it?
It is some Premier One fencing.
Premier One. So when we started this homestead journey and we started looking on YouTube, it seemed like every single YouTuber used Premier One fencing. Everywhere we looked, Premier One, Premier One. Everybody getting chickens was getting this Premier One netting.
Y'all having a ninja fight or something?
Yes.
So every single YouTuber had some of this Premier One fencing, and we were really hesitant to give it a try.
We thought it was just like a hype and everybody on the same bandwagon.
Yeah, so we didn't know about it, but we finally got the mobile chicken coop done. We got the chickens in it, and now they need a place to go. So today, we're going to set up our very first Premier One fence, and we have an electric charger that we're going to use to power up the fence. So we're not doing the Premier One charger with it just yet. Later on in the future, we might do that, but for now, we're going to use the charger we got just to see how we like it. So follow us along as we set up this 164-foot Premier One fence and an 8-foot gate. And Ransom has something he wanted to tell you. What is it, buddy?
After we get this unboxed, we go into Sonny's birthday Griffins.
Yep, we're going to go see Griffin because it's his birthday party today.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know if this is truly just a YouTube hype or if it's the real deal. But we've talked to some different friends that use it, and they said it's the best thing they've used. So Mazzy apparently has seen if she can touch my face. So we'll let you know.
And it's not sponsored, so we are not sponsored in any way by Premier One.
If you want to, I mean.
Yeah, if you want to, go ahead. But either way, if we were sponsored, we'd be completely honest. So you're going to get us our honest opinion no matter what. So let's head outside. I'm going to let Cassie pick the spot. She wants to set the chickens up for the first time. As long as we can run an electric cord to it. And we'll get this set up and get it ready for the chickens.
Yeah, so last video you saw us pull that chicken coop out. This is one of the final steps of it being ready.
It's Hank. If you've never seen him before, I got him. Oh, no! I get him!
Hang on.
All right, Cassie, where are we going to set it up at?
Thinking out in the front yard. We want them to be out in our garden at some point, but not just yet, right?
Yeah, we still got some turnips growing and still probably want to take some of those plants out and give them to the pigs at some point. So front yard looks good to me.
All right. You guys are seeing it as we see it. We have not opened it yet.
Oh, a catalog.
So we can order more stuff.
Of course.
That's a pretty cool catalog.
Oh. Let's do this number.
Right, you grab it. So it looks like we got the netting, 164 feet.
We got the posts, so I did pay a little extra for the kit where you can actually use these for the corner. They're a little bit stronger. So those came.
This is a gate. We got a 8-foot gate.
Yep, 8-foot gate. We'll probably put up that after we set our first post maybe. That way we'll know how to wrap it back to it.
And then, like I said, the fence. Looks like pretty much it.
Yep. So we'll get the instructions, Cassie. You want some instructions?
Nah.
What? I thought you always wanted instructions. So this will be our first corner since I got that one in the ground. Does that look good?
Yeah.
Or we could stretch it out further that way.
What's that right there? Invoice?
This would be the invoice.
I don't think there is any instructions in.
It's I think they want you to go to YouTube to watch all the different YouTube channels for instructions. Also, the one I bought, it has the double stakes on the net. So some of them came with single stake, some of them came with double. And I thought, if double's an option, why not? So I went with the double. So we want to go ahead and open up our gate. That way we know what we're dealing with as far as any type of corners or anything goes with it before we get started. And it's a good thing we did because it does have, it looks like a couple of corners that we can use here as well. We'll take a look at this real quick and see what we need to do to get this set up.
So this being our first time to ever do this, there's a little bit of a learning curve. We've watched people do it before, but we keep hitting rocks and different things, so we're kind of having to readjust. So far so good. You just got to kind of figure out where you're going to put it. The more you do it, I'm sure the easier it gets. Can't be a perfectionist with it, you just got to put it in the ground. All right, so we think we got it now. Looking pretty good. We have limestone in our ground, and so just kind of had to readjust depending on if we were bending the poles because there was no chance of them going in.
All right, so we're going to put in a little extra brace right here because we had a little more sag, and that'll strengthen that up quite a bit. So I think that's it. We have the Premier One fence up and ready. So the last thing we'll do is pull the chickens in here, and tomorrow morning will be go time. This will be the very first time our chickens are semi-free ranged ever since we had chickens. So we're excited about that. So the next thing we need to do is get our solar charger hooked up.
I got a little cold.
Cassie's been taking naps out here in the yard and she's got a little cold. But we wanted to use our electric charger, but when I went to read on it, it wasn't recommended for poultry net. So I don't want to take any chances and messing up this Premier One fence. They're pretty proud of it. When we paid for it, we found that out. So I'm going to use a Gallagher S22 portable solar fence charger. I already have this. Otherwise, I would have probably just bought one from Premier. But this one should work. I've been using it out in the cattle pen, and I think I can use my electric one out there. This also just sits on the ground like you see some of them do. But since we have a puppy slash mid-sized dog named Hank that likes to chew things up, I want to put it up in the air.
We got a phone call, but I was going to show you guys, this is what we were planning to use. And then after looking into it a little bit more, it said we maybe shouldn't. So going this route.
And I got my ground rod, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in the ground as far as I can get it. Plenty far.
So who thinks that Gary needs some new post drivers for Christmas?
So these are not the post drivers I use. They are from Atwood's, and I can't see the name on there, but I do not recommend them. Both handles fell off within about a year, and I've got an old pair of homemade ones that I use when I'm driving post.
But it only has one handle on it.
Yeah, but it still works a lot better than this.
So maybe for Christmas I should get him some good new ones.
No, the ones I got work great. I drove every post around here with them. So.
Which one did you conk yourself in the head with?
9. You got video of that?
No.
Oh, well, it's Dutch said you don't got a video of it. It never happened, so you can't talk about it on YouTube. So we'll go ahead and get this hooked up. And again, I'm putting it up here high so our old Hank can't grab a hold of it.
Why are you blaming everything on him?
Because he's the devil dog. All right. And then I want to double check the instructions, but I'm pretty sure you just put this right here on this wire. But I want to double check the instructions just to make sure. So we checked the clip location where we hooked the electrics up to the fence, and it's at the beginning of the net. There's a little metal piece. So we got it hooked up in the right spot. We got our ground rod, got it hooked up. We got everything up off the ground. I might even kind of tie these up a little higher just so nothing jumps up here. But now we're ready to go ahead and give it a test. So Cassie's just going to grab a hold of the fence and see if it works.
Ready?
Go. Is she really? So Cassie's really won't do that. Hey kids, you want to test the fence? Yeah. Ransom said he would, but I'm not going to do that to him. I have a fence tester right here. Put it up to the fence, and it has red lights from the top to the bottom. But I did want to let you know that the poultry net that we got, I don't think I said this, is a 48-inch poultry net, and I am going to leave a link for the exact net or down in the description below. So if you're interested in some of this, follow along and we'll do a full review as we use it. If we like it, we'll tell you we like it. If we don't, we're going to say we don't. So if you're interested in the exact same net, just check down below in the description and you should be able to find it there. So we got it backed in here, and now we're going to go ahead and unhook it.
Hey, Mama, making it.
Just walk in, buddy. This is one of the reasons we went with the 8-foot gate instead of a 4-foot gate. And another reason was they were out of stock, so we didn't have a choice. But I'm really glad we went with the 8-foot gate. This way I'll be able to move in and out with the vehicle or lawnmower if I need to come in here and knock down the grass, and we'll always be able to move in and out because there's not a lot of difference in that 4-foot and 8-foot gate. All right, looks like it's clear there. And then we'll come to the back and let down the end. And our string did break on us that you saw us install a while ago. So the Premier One fencing was actually wrapped in some heavier string. So I'm going to use that to create a new latch there for us. So tomorrow morning, me and Ransom, we're going to come out here, get their food set up. We're going to get their water set up. We're going to double check the fence charger one more time, and we'll manually open the door. So for the first 2 to 3 days, we're just going to manually open and shut this. I want to make sure all the hens get in the coop at nighttime, and we'll be at home, so we'll come out and do it the first few days. Good morning. We are out here at the chicken coop because it is the next morning, and we have let the birds stay in the coop all night long. So I'm going to get inside here. I already turned off the charger. I'm going to let the chickens out. So I'm interested to see what the dogs think whenever the chickens are running around in this pen, because they've never been able to run around like this before,
in more or less open ground. They've always been contained to the smaller pens. So here we go. You guys are going to see it for the first time when the chickens are out of the coop. So right now we have this thing set to manual, and I can't wait to set it to the automatic opening after a couple days of checking on these chickens. But let's walk around, take a peek inside. Well, good morning, girl. She's up on the roost. The rest of them are down on the floor. I think they're ready to go because they were all up on the roost last night. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and see them get out. Oh. Good morning. You guys want to come out and play? Come on. Oh, Dottie's like, I'll give it a try. Good morning, Dottie. We got Gertrude. Good morning, girls. Did you guys sleep good in your coop last night? I threw out some old flowers that were on the table. I'm gonna go ahead and take this apart though. I didn't see this last night. I don't want them pecking on it. That was like a foam thing. So that is a vast difference from what they were on. They mainly had dust and dirt, and now they have all of this green grass. And they're also gonna fertilize our yard. You guys are gonna make our yard nice and thick and full, I hope. All right, I hope you guys are excited as I am to see the chickens finally in their new home, in their new Premier One fence, in their new coop. It couldn't have came at a better time because we are getting forecasts for 36-degree highs next week, 36, 39-degree highs, and much colder lows. So you see Hank, he's kind of leery. What are you doing, buddy? He was hanging out and got a little too close to the chickens. So I saw him run out there, and he was making a little circle around the pen, kind of like, oh, I didn't know you guys could run now, and you got freedom, and tried to chase them a little bit. He came back around, and then JoJo came out there with him, and they looked like they were about to get up to something. And then this happened. So as you can see there, Mr. Hank right here, he got shocked pretty hard. He ran all the way around the house, whimpering and whining, and ran all the way back by the hay bales. And that's where he was at when I came outside. I don't want him to get hurt. I don't take joy in seeing him get hurt. But I do take joy in knowing that our chickens are protected. And now he knows what his boundary is. He knows that he does not need to stick his head in that pen. He doesn't need to stick his nose in that wire, and he definitely doesn't need to be chasing the chickens. So I'm hoping that he's learned his lesson. Well, what do you guys think of your new home? You like it? I got you some scratch. Some of them are kind of hogs. So let me give the rest of the scratch to the other guys. What are you waiting on, Christmas? Come on, man. Ransom had to take a pit stop. He said he needed to go talk to his mommy. What did mommy say? Huh? What did mama say about that popsicle? What'd she say?
You can't have one.
She said you can't have one? What? I thought you should take your chance and go ask her. Well, Ransom carried the feeder out here. I carried some feed and water. We won't be able to use this much longer because of the cold temperatures, but it's good for a few more days. And Hank, are you going to stay away from the chicken coop or chicken pen?
Yeah.
You think he will, Ransom?
Watch.
Hey, you were worried about Hank, weren't you?
Yep.
Oh. All right, you ready to feed and water the chickens?
I want you.
Huh?
He gonna stay right here.
You gonna stay right here?
Yeah.
So here's the idea, Ransom. If we put their feeder under this trailer, they can still get to it and it won't get wet. You think that will work?
Yes.
You want to hold the camera while Daddy tries to tie it up down there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you got it? All right, now step back a little bit. All right, so we got our chicken. Put it down here with the chicken. You can see that. So we got our chicken feeder filled up. And what I'm going to try to do is just get it right here on the bottom side of this trailer. So I'm going to try to attach it right here. Okay.
Daddy made out of way.
What do you think, Ransom?
Let's try and get the camera.
All right, Ransom. So what do you think? You think that's going to work?
Yep.
All right. Tell them, say, if you think it'll work, comment below.
Hey guys, you want to see me hold a chicken?
No, not right now. We don't want to chase them, remember? Say, if you think this feeder will work, comment below.
They're like my new jacket is a hunter jacket.
I like your new jacket. It's awesome. Is that a Carhartt? Camouflage?
No, it's a hunter jacket.
It's a hunting jacket? There, get your nose. What are you going to do with that jacket, Ransom?
It says I want to go hunting.
You going to go hunting? All right, look at the chickens down there. They got their food. Oh, you got money in your jacket? That's pretty cool.
In case I want to buy something.
Yep. All right, so let's...
I can't believe that I have money in my pocket.
You can't believe that? Hey, look down there. Look, what are those chickens doing?
Carter, you don't eat with grass. There's food right there.
So go eat your breakfast, Carter.
Actually, you lunch for the day. I'm going to see inside the
All right. So we have the chickens set up in their new pen. They have food, they have water. As you can see behind us, we hung that feeder under the trailer. So what I'm thinking right now is this trailer will actually keep that food dry. We were going to look into one of those feeders that the chickens just jump up on and it opens up the feeder, kind of an automatic feeder. But right now, this automatic feeder is under the trailer, and we're going to try it out and see how we like it. What do you think, Ransom?
Yeah.
You think it'll work?
Yeah, but I got money in my pocket.
He put on a pocket and he found money. So Daddy put on a coat the other day for the first time this winter, and I found fence clips. That's what you find whenever you're on the homestead, I guess. Because that's what I was doing last year when I put that jacket up. Is that silly?
Yeah.
Some people find $20 bills. I found fence clips.
Yeah. How much is this?
How much is that?
Yeah.
That's a nickel, 5 cents.
5 cents.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end the video. Ransom, what do you want to tell them?
You like my new coat or the new money?
Do you like his new coat or the new money? Comment below which one you like.
Probably has to coat.
Probably has to be the coat. All right, well, thank you guys for following along as we are out here making memories, and we're out here with this coop that me and Ransom and Ranger and Mazzy all built, and Cassie, we all hammered nails and did different things on it. So we've got a lot of memories in this coop, and we're putting more memories with our chickens back here.
Now it's done.
And now it's done. So thank you guys for following along. If you're interested...
We didn't check the eggs.
Oh, we'll check the eggs, won't we?
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and end with that. But is there anything else you want to tell them?
Yeah.
What?
That one has the eggs in it, and the other has eggs.
Yeah, those have eggs on both sides, don't they?
Subscribe and give a thumbs up, hit our notification, and God bless.
God bless everybody. Thanks for watching today. Oh, there's 3 eggs. But let's leave them in there one more day, okay?
Why?
Because that way the chickens know where to lay their eggs. Does that sound good? So Ransom's sitting here enjoying what? A piece of candy from the birthday party yesterday. Oh my. And we're kind of sitting here and appreciating our chickens and admiring our work, aren't we?
And we're watching the chickens play.
We're watching the chickens peck the ground and do their thing. So this is what we have to look forward to for a while now. Instead of working on the chicken coop, we get to sit back and watch and relax, don't we, buddy?
Then they run out of feed. Me and Daddy go feed them.
That's right. When they run out of feed, me and Ransom, we'll go feed them.
Maddie never go in there rest of the chickens.
Massey does too. Just not as much as you. You're an instigator, aren't you? Huh?
Well,
Why you gotta bring Massey up?
well,
Hey, who does Ransom need to worry about? One person. Who is it?
well, the chickens.
Who does Ransom need to worry about? Ransom. That's right. If everybody just worries about themselves, everybody gets along a lot better, don't we, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah.